Hi there, this is Dr. C. Sonia, SNS College of Technology. I'm working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry. Now we are going to see a case study on Bhopal Gas Tragedy. So, Bhopal Gas Tragedy, as we know, it is the worst accident that happened in the history. It happened in 1984 on the midnight of the December 3. The leakage of the gas, that is methyl isocyanate, from the Union Carbide pesticide plant, Bhopal, India. So the environmental effects of this disaster were devastating and long lasting. Now, the first year Triple E students going to explain about this. Now, over to students.
Hello everyone, my name is Kavipriya. I'm from Triple E department. Today I'm going to tell about the Bhopal gas tragedy. Let's discuss about that. The Bhopal gas tragedy theme, a night of horror, decades of struggle. The Bhopal gas tragedy, the world's worst industrial disaster, remembering the night of December 2 to 3rd, 1984 and its lasting legacy. A symbolic or poignant but sensitive image related to Bhopal. The factory memorial. A catastrophe unfolds. Bhopal gas. Briefly state what that Bhopal gas strategy. Okay, let's discuss. A catastrophic gas leaked from a pesticide plant when a night of December 2 to 3rd, 1984 at Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, India. Union Carbide India Limited UCIL pesticide plant leaked methyl isocyanate, highly toxic, widely considered the world's deadliest industrial disaster. Union Carbide in Bhopal. Union Carbide Corporation, USA majority staking UCIL. Plant established to produce pesticide primarily 7 at situated nearly densely populated areas. I'm Varsha, a preventable tragedy, systemic failures. This disaster wasn't an accident, it was the result of multiple preventable failures. Unsafe design storing large amount of toxic MICs, safety system didn't work, and alarms failed or were ignored. There were operational lapses, poor training, low staff, lack of maintenance. Most importantly, cost-cutting compromised safety and earlier warnings were ignored. This was a tragedy that should have been stopped. Decades of suffering, long-term health efforts. People who survive faced long life health issues, lungs problems such as asthma and fibrosis, eye damage including blindness, brain nerve issues, memory loss, PTSD, reproductive problems. Some even develop cancer. The children born later show birth defects. So, a poison lab environmental impact. Even today, the site is highly contaminated. Toxic waste remains in the soil and water. Locals still use this water for drinking and farming. Cleanup efforts were insufficient and health risks remain. Environment is still paying the price just like people. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Asunuduma from the Department of Trade. I'm named to tell about the incident. Night of horror. December 2 to 3, 1984, how it happened. Water entered the tank, E6 containing 14 units of amnesia left on exoplanet runaway reactor. Decreasing temperature and pressure. Emergency event released and helse. The crowd of toxic gases on the city. Estimated 40 tons of amnesia and other toxic byproducts releasing. Leak started around midnight, including sleeping neighborhoods. Image map showing the plant location related to the essential areas for a diagram illustrating the tank failure. The killer gas methyl isocyanate. What is MIC? Chemical intermediate in pesticide production, extremely toxic and volatile, heavier than air, stayed low to the ground. Immediate effects are burning, eyes, coughing, suffocation, lung damage, and the blindness. Long-term effects are destructive neurological, reproductive, and other systematic damage. Immediate aftermath, chaos and death. The first horse and race. Thousand deaths in the street or while playing. Massive panic and chaos in the city. Hospitals completely overwhelmed, lack of information on how to deal MS exposure. Initial death toll estimated at 2,000 to 3,000, later revised much bigger. Hundreds of thousands exposed there, suffering intermediate. Archive photo showing the chaos overwhelmed hospitals or people playing panic.
Okay. The conclusion of the path is Bhopal demanding change. Bhopal was a catastrophic, preventable disaster with devastating, long lasting human and environmental cost. The fight for justice, adequate health care, and environmental remediation continues. The tragedy underscores the universal need for corporate accountability and rigorous safety standards worldwide. Call to action, final thought. We must remember the victims and learn the lesson to ensure such a tragedy never happens again. Thank you.